So cold. So freaking cold. Oh my gosh. It's like 30 degrees. I know that's not cold to some of you guys, but it's not exactly the best riding weather. Just in my opinion. I don't know, maybe some of y'all are hardcore. Favorite riding is 15 degrees, 10 feet of snow, no light, raining. Yes, raining in 15-degree weather. It can happen. Oh my gosh, I'm so cold. But we have a task today. Oh, by the way, I hope you guys are having a good day. I didn't say hello. I'm Motonosity. Welcome to the channel. This is my 2014 Yamaha FZ-09. I keep saying that I'm going to call it the MT-09, but like, it came from the factory as an FZ-09, and just because the exact same bike is sold across the globe as the MT-09, I don't know, I'm probably just going to call it both names. I know this helmet is pretty breathable, but it definitely feels like there's tons of wind noise. At least there was in the last video that I made, and I have a feeling that it's going to be even worse right now. I can feel the air just like surrounding my face. I took off the chin skirt, the little chin curtain, a while back when I moved, because I wanted to test out the audio, and I really liked it. But on the days when it's a little bit on the windy side, it definitely impacts the sound quality in the negative direction. So I picked up this FZ-09 a few days ago, and you guys saw my first ride. If you didn't, I'll link that video down in the description. Had a blast on it, first time riding it. But today, I gotta go get this thing freaking registered and inspected, and not to say that I'm riding this without a license plate. Who would do that? That's just not right. There's no proof. You don't know when I'm filming this video, but every time I get a new bike, I like to make a video talking about all the reasons that went into why I got the bike. And I know this one kind of came out of nowhere. No one knew that I was looking for a bike. No one knew that I was going to do a reveal. And then the night before I put out the video, I was like, so I got a new bike, reveal tomorrow. And here we are. And I know from my first ride and the reveal video, you guys will have a little bit of idea on, you know, a couple of reasons that I bought the bike. But this video is to go over all the reasons that I picked the FZ-09 over other bikes, and why I got a bike at all. Got him. Oh man, whew, that's cold. Can't see. My eyes are watering. Oh no. Oh man. There's a Days 100 for you guys. So yeah, let me take you guys back a few years ago, and it was the meetup of, I want to say either I think it was maybe 2016 or 2017 Texas Motovlogger meetup back in Austin, Texas, and myself and Jake the Garden Snake and I swapped bikes during the ride, and he let me ride his FZ-07, and that was the first time that I had ridden any of Yamaha's naked bikes. In my first ride video on this, I kind of went down the rabbit hole trying to figure out the naked bikes that I've ridden. Pretty sure it was only the Ducati Monster, and then the FZ-07 that Jake let me ride. That was the first time that I'd really gotten to actually ride one, and I just fell in love with the thing. That was so much fun. I knew it was supposed to be a nice bike to ride, but I didn't know it would be that nice. I loved the feel, I loved the ergonomics of it, and I loved the sound. But the only thing was that it left me wanting more power. So after I rode that one, I kind of was like, and I'm pretty sure maybe in the title of my video I said this might be my next bike or something along those lines. And so, oh geez, freaking ambulance out of nowhere. Whew. So ever since then, I was kind of keeping the naked bikes on my radar as one of my potential next bikes. Whew. Never been around here before. Confederate Avenue. Great name for the downtown street. I thought that said saloon, but no, it's a salon. Dolly and Kenny tribute show on sale now. Magic, music, and more. This is a quaint little area here. Okay, I think I'm going this way. I kind of just like memorized the route that I had to take before I left. So I think I'm taking the right way. So you guys know I have a 2017 R6, and that was kind of like my main bike, my primary vehicular the past couple of years. Oh, I don't remember this. Do I go straight? I think I go straight. Oh no. No, I think I go straight. So I didn't want to get, it kind of sounds like a turbo whistle. Emissions! Open. Please use side entrance. I go in here. Missions? You don't? Oh, okay. So I can just go get it registered? Yep. Okay, I'm new here. Thank you. Well then, I don't get an inspection? No inspection needed. Interesting. I hope there's not some other like random inspection that I need. Then we can go right over here and do all the legal stuff. I swear, if I have to wait like an hour, I probably will, which isn't gonna work because I gotta go pick up Aylin from daycare. It is cold. Main entrance, tax assessors. I'm definitely using the traffic circle correctly. Don't mind me, y'all. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. I'll catch up with you guys after I get this taken care of.
12 seconds later.
Oh, well, that was incredible. There's nobody in line. There was one time where I had to go do a registration in Texas where there was no line, but every other time I've had to wait at least half an hour. That was just straight up walk right up to the counter. Oh god, it's so freaking cold. Ooh, that's nice and warm. Oh, the question is, can I find my way back? Oh no. New key. I don't have one of my Motonosity key tags that you can get at motonosity.com/shop. So now I gotta take off my gloves so I can find my key in my pocket. Otherwise, if I had one of those key tags, I could just grab it right out. Whew. Okay, let's go. So where were we? What were we talking about? What what part of the story were we? So I always had the naked bikes kind of on my radar as a bike that I wanted to get. But the R6 was my primary bike at the time. But it's a new year now, and I know that the plan for this year, at least at the moment, anything could change, but I'm thinking about selling the R6 this year, not because I don't like it, just because I'm ready for something new. I always wanted to get back on an R6 just because of the nostalgia for me. But I got to experience the new bike. Absolutely love the new generation R6, and I'm just ready to romp on something new. Hence why we picked up a new bike. But I never really said anything about that, and it kind of came out of nowhere that I was thinking about selling the R6. I know some people, I got one comment that was like, if you sell the R6, I'm unsubscribing. Well, I know the vast majority of you guys love seeing new content, new bikes and stuff, and all the builds that I do, so I really wanted to pick up something different, and I've never ridden a bike like this, like long term. I've never owned one, so I started looking into the naked bikes. But the real thing that got me searching for an MT, like right now, well, not right now because I've been searching for a month or two. The real thing that did it was they came out with the new, well, last year or the year before, they came out with the new redesign of these things, and I love it. I know some people love her. As with every redesign of any motorcycle, people love or hate the headlights. They're the most controversial piece of any motorcycle for whatever reason. So yeah, they did the redesign and they changed the headlight to kind of an alien looking thing, and I love it. I think it looks really cool. So you might be asking why I got this one, and I'll explain that. But they did the redesign and I loved it. So that was a cop. Don't look around. But the thing that really did it was the 2019 and the new color that they came out with. It's like a, I don't know if it's gloss or satin. I'm pretty sure it's gloss, but it's a white, like a maybe a pearl white, and the wheels, they're like neon orange, and they look amazing. I love them. So I was like, all right, when the 2019 MT hits, and this is across the line, the MT-07, the MT-09, and the MT-10, they all have the same color scheme. So it's like, as soon as those hit the dealership, I'm gonna buy one. And they're supposed to come out in like November, and I'm sitting here like, man, I really want to get a new bike. but they're still not coming out with them. So I was waiting, I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna buy a used one and I'll just do my own designs with it anyways, because I always end up doing that. At the end of the day, if I really wanted that specific color scheme, I can just swap it on. So I just decided to start looking for a bike to buy. So why did I choose the FZ-09 or the MT-09 over either one of the other naked Yamaha bikes or one of the other naked bikes from another company? Well, the reason that I chose the FZ line or the MT line is because I had so much fun on Jake's FZ-07. I loved it. I loved how it rode. I loved how it sounded. I just loved everything about it. And so if I was going to get a naked bike, I was going to go with one of the Yamaha bikes because I just liked them so much. It wasn't necessarily about a naked bike specifically. Like, I did like a lot about it and, you know, the seating style and the general look of them, but what I liked most was what Yamaha was doing with them. And I know people always like to call me a Yamaha fanboy, even though I've owned 3 non-Yamaha bikes and I currently own 2 Hondas. But yeah, I was gonna buy one of the Yamahas. Now then it was a question, well, do I get an MT-07, an MT-09, or an MT-10? The MT-10, my feelings on it kind of go back and forth. I originally loved how they looked. I thought they looked so ridiculously awesome, so futuristic, looked like a freaking transformer. Now I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of it anymore. I think it just looks a little busy, like it's got a lot going on, and I think the bike itself looks kind of large for the naked style. It just looks like an MT-09 went way too hard on Thanksgiving dinner and gained like 100 pounds. That's just me though. I like the bike and I think the power is really nice, but it was a little bit too bloated for my taste. The MT-07 on the other hand, riding Jake's FZ-07, it kind of just let me wanting more. I wanted more power, and for a bike that I was going to be riding in place for my R6 eventually, I wanted more power than the 600 had. And no, it doesn't have the top speed that the 600 has, but the low end torque and the power around town is more than you get on the 600 in a position, a seating style that's a lot more comfortable. So that's why I narrowed down on the 09. Oh man, my fingers are so freaking cold, I can't feel them right now. So the 09 was the way that I wanted to go, and I started searching. I searched long and hard for an 09. I've been searching for the past month or two, and I kind of figured out what route I wanted to go, and I decided that I wanted to buy one of the older generations because you can do all of the new changes, all the pieces on the redesign, you can swap onto these. Now some are a little bit more involved than others, but for the most part you can put all the new stuff on the old ones, and you can get the old ones for so much cheaper, like 2-3 grand cheaper than one of the newer generations, even used. And I know those are the only changes on the new ones. I really like some of the other changes that they have. I'm pretty sure ABS is standard now. The suspension is a little bit better, and they're supposed to have fixed a lot of the like throttle problems on the older generation, I think, on the new one. So it's not to say that the new ones are only cosmetic changes, but a lot of the changes that it did make are things that I could do to this bike. Like, I'm planning on doing something with suspension anyways. A lot of the like problems with throttle and stuff you can get fixed with an ECU flash. That's kind of what I like to do. Like, I like having a project and something that I can really make my own, and even if making my own means just converting it to a newer one, but I thought it would be pretty cool to do a lot of those changes. So I'll probably eventually talk about like all the mods that I want to do. So I got like a vision that I want to go for, and I'm going to be working towards that. I'll bringing you guys along on the build here on the channel, so make sure you subscribe so you get notified of all of that. I'm really excited for it. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to work on, and at the end of the day, like, I just wanted a new project. I was missing having like a bike of my own that I could start working on. You know, I bought the R6 almost 2 years ago now, so I haven't worked on a personal bike in ages. I was really itching for a new build, and so I wanted to get something a little bit different, and here we are. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Make sure you ring that bell, turn on notifications so you get notified of all the videos when they go live. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I'm at Motonosity on both of those, so you can see all my ramblings and pictures. You guys have been awesome. I've been Motonosity. Remember, life's better with horsepower. Keep life live. And I'll see you guys in the next video.